Welcome back to the Automotive Business Cockpit. Today is July 24th, 2026. Good morning, this is your chief analyst. As we kick off this Friday, the global data points to a reality of radical pragmatism. The era of going it alone is officially over. To survive in the age of the software-defined vehicle, companies must forge alliances, even when they are politically highly sensitive. Let us dive straight into the hard facts of the last 24 hours. We start with our top stories. The biggest headline today comes from Ford. The U.S. automaker has just announced two massive strategic partnerships that are shaking up the industry. First, Ford is outsourcing navigation and parts of the autonomous driving system for its upcoming universal electric vehicle platform to tech giant Apple. But the real geopolitical earthquake is Ford's far-reaching alliance with Chinese manufacturer Geely. The two companies will jointly develop and build 4 new vehicles, including 2 electric SUVs, for the European market at Ford's Spanish plant. While Wall Street is cheering this highly pragmatic cost-cutting move, U.S. politicians are absolutely furious. This tie-up comes at a time when regulatory pressure is mounting globally. In China, Hainan has officially become the first province to announce a strict sales ban on new gasoline-powered vehicles by 2030. This sends a massive, unmistakable signal to global OEMs who are still banking on internal combustion engine profits in the Chinese market. This integration of tech giants into the automotive ecosystem is visible everywhere. Apple Maps powering Ford's new self-driving system proves that big tech is successfully taking over the cockpit, as legacy automakers capitulate to Silicon Valley's software superiority. But as vehicles become more software-reliant, security becomes paramount. Cerence and Microsoft are taking automotive cybersecurity to the next level by introducing a zero-trust security concept for in-car AI. Because voice assistants and AI now interact deeply with vehicle control systems, this new setup assumes every single command is potentially hostile until cryptographically verified. This rapid shift towards software is also redefining what it means to be an automaker. Take a look at Hyundai's software subsidiary, 42.T. They are not hiring traditional mechanical engineers anymore. They are recruiting pure software developers who view the software-defined vehicle simply as a smartphone on wheels. To put this technological leap into perspective, a newly published tech comparison reveals that the legendary Voyager spacecraft, which has been transmitting data from interstellar space for nearly 50 years, actually has less computing power than a modern car key in 2026. This digital shift is also creating entirely new consumer trends. In Asia, we are seeing the rise of high-tech car camping. Chinese electric vehicle owners are increasingly skipping hotels altogether, using their highly connected, air-conditioned SUVs as mobile bedrooms. This multi-billion-dollar trend is forcing manufacturers to design vehicles with specialized reclining modes, built-in cinema screens, and massive battery inverters. Even the aftermarket is feeling the digital wave. Major automotive recyclers are investing heavily in cloud technology from Crush software solutions, utilizing AI to track retired batteries and parts, bringing them seamlessly back into the circular economy. However, as tech-driven business models expand, they also bring unique vulnerabilities. In a bizarre U.S. legal case, a dealership was fined $20,000 after a mechanic used a customer's highly automated vehicle via an app for an illegal joyride to a local bar. Speaking of legal issues, regulation is hitting the industry hard today. In the U.S., the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is planning a major regulatory tightening for electric door handles following a series of tragic Tesla accidents. During crashes with power failures, emergency responders could not open the doors from the outside. Going forward, mechanical emergency releases must be intuitively accessible. At the same time, the industry is warning of the economic fallout from a pending U.S. ban on Chinese connected car technology. Experts estimate that shutting out affordable Chinese hardware and software will trigger a massive price shock, making new cars almost unaffordable for the middle class. Now, let us zoom in on Germany. This Friday brings explosive news for the executive boards in Wolfsburg, Munich, and Stuttgart. Looking at the global landscape, I see 3 critical lessons for the German automotive industry. First, the Ford-Geely shockwave in Spain. Ford bringing Geely into its European operations to build electric SUVs is a direct attack on Volkswagen and Stellantis. An American legacy brand is leveraging Chinese economies of scale and battery tech to manufacture affordably right in Europe. For German OEMs, this means the price war in the European volume market is about to get even more brutal. If even Ford accepts that it cannot build affordable EVs in Europe without Chinese technology, German automakers must rethink their platform strategies and scale joint ventures with Asian partners, even on European soil. Second, the zero trust mandate for Bosch and Continental. The Cerence-Microsoft alliance shows exactly where the big capital is flowing. Cybersecurity. German Tier 1 suppliers cannot leave IT security entirely to American software giants. When a car is a driving data center, zero trust is no longer optional. It is a regulatory necessity. German suppliers must merge their mechanical expertise with enterprise-level IT security, or risk being degraded to simple hardware providers. And third, China's combustion engine ban is a blueprint. Hainan's decision to ban internal combustion engines by 2030 exposes the German debate around technology openness and e-fuels as an expensive illusion. If the world's largest auto market implements regional combustion engine bans, even the best V8 engines from Porsche or BMW won't save them. Splitting R&D budgets across two powertrain worlds only drains the financial power needed to win the software race. As we wrap up this week, one thing is clear. Pride is a terrible advisor in today's automotive industry. Ford is outsourcing its brain to Apple and its muscle to Geely. It might hurt American automotive pride, but financially, it is brilliant. The coming years will not be won by the most purist automakers, but by the smartest integrators. That is it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the Automotive Business Cockpit on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify, so you never miss the latest insights and developments shaping the global automotive industry. Until next time, see you in the cockpit.